Hey guys, I'm back here again doing a video on PlayStation VR, and basically, as you might see by the title, I'm going to be returning it. Now, I don't want to, the idea of this video is not to discourage people for trying it, to try it out, because really it is a really good device, and it is a lot of fun, and it is very immersive. So you might think, so then why are you returning it? Well, in my case, there's two issues. One, I couldn't really fix the left drift problem. I tried with the regular camera that it comes in the bundle. I got the bundled version, and I also tried with the first generation camera that I had previously got, the one that's a little bit more rectangular in shape, and still I would still get a leftward drift. That's lighting adjustments, calibrating once again. I've heard other people say they just return it for a new device, a new bundle, and sometimes that in itself will fix it. And I've read up actually that a lot of people don't have the issue either. So it's a hit or miss thing. But that's not the only reason. Right now, I just finished playing a little while ago, and I only played for maybe like 5 minutes or so. I played a little bit of Kitchen, which is the Resident Evil 7 demo, which is not really a game, you're just basically visual, and that went okay. Then I decided to jump into the demo of Drive Club, and within about the second lap I started to feel a little bit queasy, a little bit nauseous, and by the time I had finished it, I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna take the headset off. So I got a full total of maybe 10-15 minutes of play before I started to feel nauseous. So with the left drift and the feeling nauseous, if I'm not going to be able to use this device to play the games that I like and that seemed interesting, because it also happened to me with Riggs, Valkyrie, slightly, but not as much. But then again, I had already played Riggs and was a little bit nauseous when I went into Valkyrie. And Job Simulator didn't seem to make me queasy at all. The weird thing is, the first time I actually tried the VR, I used it, the PSVR, I used it for maybe almost 2 hours and a half, and I played Worlds, PlayStation World, VR Worlds, and I played Heist, and that went fine as far as me feeling queasy and nauseous. I also played the Pong one that's with your head. I did the deep sea dive in the cage with the shark. That went fine, and that one felt really great. So that's the issue here. I really liked the device. I really felt immersed in what was going on visually. The resolution is low. I don't know if that may have had some effect. I've heard people say that resolution can tend to have the effect of, cause that effect of the nausea in people. So I don't know if it was that, but then again, the resolution itself didn't break the immersion of feeling in there. Like when I was playing the shark game, which is just it's a VR experience, it's not really a game, I could actually feel like I was in there when I don't want any spoilers, but there's a point where you could kind of step off the platform of your cage, and while I was doing it, my mind was feeling like, whoa, wait a minute, I know I have a surface right next to me and I'm holding it outside in the real world, but even then, as I put my foot over the edge, your mind causes you to feel like, whoa, like at any moment, is there actually something there? And you're feeling the floor right in front of you. So that experience was very engaging. It was pretty cool. So I really wish I didn't have to give it back. But again, $500 for something that's gonna make you sick every once in a while, or maybe constantly. So all in all, I've used the device 4 times now. The first time, everything went well. Like I said, 2 hours and a half. I used the cinema mode. The cinema mode was fine. I actually think it was kind of cool, but since it's low resolution, it's almost like watching YouTube on a 3DS kind of, or something like that. I played a little bit of Destiny in cinema mode, which was really cool, but it was low resolution, and a game like that, with the graphics and all the lighting, all that kind of stuff, you really want that resolution, because you can see all the graphics even though the resolution is low. You still get that the graphics, the lighting, the shadows, all those types of things. But it's just that it's not a super clear image. It's like people said, you get the screen door effect. Yeah, the screen door effect is what people are calling it, where you see like you almost like you have a mesh because it's like squares, all the pixels. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to be returning it. The device itself is very comfortable. The padding on the head, the first time I used it, like 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, super comfortable. I never had an issue with that. I never had an issue with the rubber on the side. I did get sweaty while playing and stuff like that, but since it's all rubber, you can just wipe it down. No issues. Very easy to adjust. Installation, following the guide, was 1, 2, 3. I mean, the book tells you connect this. Everything is numbered. So connect number 1 here, connect number 2 here, connect number 3. So that was quick. There are a lot of cables. You are going to be tethered, but for most of the experiences, you're in a specific space. You're not going to be moving too much around. A lot of them are also seated, so I don't think you should worry about tripping yourself up with the wires and things like that. It still feels really good. It's great that they were able to use the move controllers over there. It's like people have said before, it's old technology, but it does work. I would guess that if this plays out well, they will try to make an update to how these things work. The resolution will probably also increase. I'm not sure if the PlayStation Pro is going to help with that. It supposedly will, but it should help with the graphics. I don't think you can really help too much with the resolution per se. I'm not sure, because a screen has a certain amount of resolution. So a 1080p screen, you can't just magically make it 4K, let's say, something like that. So that you might have to wait for the second version of this. But if this sells well, I'm definitely sure it will get a lot better. But they had to do that to keep the price low. Other VR experiences, especially gaming wise, like with a PC and things like that, it's $600, $700, $900 when you start getting into controllers and all these types of things. And for $500, which is the bundle, so it gives you everything you need, it's a really, really awesome experience. I would encourage anybody or everybody to try it out if you can. If you're worried about the dizziness, the nausea, things like that, see if you can find a place where you can demo it. Maybe a friend who may have it. If not, if there's a place that has a good return policy, purchase it. Hey guys, sorry for the abrupt interruption. Basically, my SD card was full, so I had to take it out and empty it. But as I was saying, if you have a chance to actually purchase the device, to try it out for yourselves to see if you have the same issues, do that. And worst case scenario, if you do have the issues, you can just get a refund. So in conclusion, the two issues I had: the motion sickness. First time I played a few hours, everything was fine. Every time after that I have played, within minutes, I've gotten motion sickness and nausea and stuff like that. So who knows. The other issue was the leftward drift of the image. I wasn't able to resolve that. It is a real thing. If I'm not mistaken, I hear that VR in general has this tendency to come off center. PlayStation, you're supposed to be able to hold the options button down, and it's supposed to recenter. It wasn't working for me in any of the games. It would only work in cinema mode. Now, I don't know if it's maybe because they were demos, that's why it wasn't working. I'm really not sure. So you have those two issues that I had, and basically those are the reasons why I'll be returning it. But for the device itself, it looks really cool. It's very comfortable. You can have long gaming sessions with it. The bundle itself comes with everything you need for a good price. The $500 is a very good price to get into VR. The resolution is not that big of a hindrance. You're going to have a great experience. You're going to have a lot of fun. It's very engaging. As long as you don't get motion sickness, I think it's a really good deal, and you guys should try it out. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you guys leave a comment, we can discuss these issues about the PlayStation VR and where they can go forward from here. Just leave it down in the comments. Alright? So, talk to you guys in the next one. See ya.